Each business needs growth fast, and while traditional marketing techniques bring sustained progress in the long term, in the early stages, your focus is typically on survival. You want growth right now. That's where growth hacking comes into the picture. The term growth hacker was coined in 2010 by Sean Ellis, founder of Startup Marketing. He says a growth hacker is a person whose true north is growth. Simply put, growth hackers exist to create the opportunities for growth. So what exactly is growth hacking, and why is it relevant to you in growing your own business? Well, growth hacking is a mix of creating solutions and opportunities as well as tracking data and metrics. To be a growth hacker is to be constantly learning, testing, developing, and creating, using sound marketing skills backed by solid technical skills. Growth hackers find innovative approaches to raise a startup's profit, profile, and publicity fast. Now, that's not to say that growth hacking is a replacement for marketing. There's still a time and a place for more traditional marketing methods. It's simply a complementary exercise that, when handled well, will provide the explosive business growth that you want. As Sean Ellis says, a growth hacker is not a replacement for a marketer. A growth hacker is not better than a marketer. A growth hacker is just different than a marketer. So, how does it work? Well, Dan Martell, founder of Clarity, says that growth hacking is a mindset more than a tool set. A growth hacker looks at the systems in place right now and how they can be hacked for better results. You could liken growth hacking to an experiment with lots of exploring, testing, and creating and developing to get the perfect result. Aaron Ginn, Growth Product Manager at Everlane and co-founder LinkedIn Labs, says growth hackers have a hustler-like personality. It's a combination of a Steve Jobs-like obsession with product, Seth Godin-like ability to know people, and Tim O'Reilly-like belief in data. A growth hacker needs to ask the why questions. Why are our customers interested in our products or services? Why are we positioning ourselves this way in the market? How are we acquiring new customers? Why are users interacting with us on this particular platform? It's curiosity that will help growth hackers to spot opportunities to shake up the system with a clever hack and find new ways to grow. Remember, no one said we all have to do things the same way. It's those that find a loophole that dominate the market. Startups and new businesses tend to be leaner on marketing funds, which is why this creative blend of marketing was initially conceived. It promises fast growth with a minimum cost effort. However, don't be fooled. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes to achieve that growth. It's certainly not an overnight process like many people assume it is. Want to know who's growth hacking right now? Well, companies like Pinterest, Hotmail, Gmail, Uber, Airbnb, LinkedIn, Twitter, Mailbox, YouTube, Facebook, Buffer, just to name a few, and the list is growing. All of these companies have boosted their businesses through the impressive use of growth hacking. For example, Airbnb allowed client postings through clever reverse engineering to automatically be placed on Craigslist to increase their playing field. They took an existing system, applied some technical knowledge, and worked out a new way to use it to their advantage. Thanks to the hack, Airbnb has grown 750% since 2009 to $450 million in funding, a $10 billion valuation, and over 600 employees. Buffer purchased a WordPress plugin that would ultimately lead to over 800,000 downloads and 1.2 million users in just 3 years. And Uber? They focus on the local market to create a fast growth rate in their expansion. The business that began in 2009 as a luxury car service in San Francisco is now valued at $3.76 billion and operates in more than 35 cities worldwide. And that's just a couple of examples. The list goes on. So you're probably wondering what tools you need to be a growth hacker. Fast growth is the name of the game, and growth hackers use a number of different and complementary methods to achieve this, namely social media, web marketing, blogging, video, campaigns, podcasts, and many more. If you're not technically minded, then it's worth combining your skills with someone who is, to help to try to understand the potential of growth hacking and how it can benefit your business. Remember, the growth hackers start by looking closely at all the tools that we use every single day. Check out Neil Patel. He's put together a list of familiar tools like MailChimp, Sniply, Unbounce, Lead Pages, and BuzzSumo. So ask yourself right now, what tools do you use to help build your business? And you'll be looking at growth hacking opportunities. So by now, you should be convinced that growth hacking is a strategy you should be using. Not just to improve your business, but to create explosive growth. You're probably even asking yourself how to do it. Patrick Walsh, Managing Director of Growth Hunter, says, 6 months ago, I began using growth hacking techniques in my business. As a result, my incoming inquiries have increased by 58% and revenues have shot up. We all want growth like that, of course, and while there's no precise formula to follow, it is a hack after all, there are 5 fundamentals of using growth hacking that you can use right now, today. Beginning with number 1, set your goal. Know why you're taking action. What's the problem you need to solve or the specific result you want to achieve? Number 2, decide how you can track your results and test everything you do. What analytics can you use to measure your success? Is it in clicks, sales, opt-ins, or something else? Play around with it, experiment with different techniques or platforms, or even in the wording you're using. Number 3, know what you and your business are good at and start there. You'll always get a much faster result by using your existing successes and building on them than you will be by starting from scratch. Number 4, aim to go viral. This will spread the word of your business, products, and services. You want your campaigns to be viral, and to do that, you want to create interesting content. Know what your audience are going to share and what the best formulas are for this content within your market. Number 5, fine-tune your performance. When you see it working, polish your strategy to get even better results. Now, sometimes you'll go backwards, but that's completely okay. You've learned what doesn't work and now have a better sense of what will in the future. I think Mark Fiddleman said it best in an article on Forbes.com. Growth hacking is the way of the future. Forget about traditional methods of customer acquisition. In today's data-driven world, there is no wait and see. There's only test, iterate, and optimize. After all, if you don't build the best growth team that you can, your competitor will. Now, if you're watching this video and wondering where to start with growth hacking, or if you've ever needed to create marketing campaigns that bring you more sales, build your list and turn them into paying customers whilst building your business and influential personal brand, without detailed directions or examples, well, do I have some good news for you. Keep watching for more information on a brand new exciting program I've created that's launching in the coming days called the Agent of Influence Academy, the online academy for entrepreneurial game changers just like you. This program will change the way that you do business forever. In the meantime, hit like, post a comment, and be sure to grab your copy of my completely free book, Sleeping Your Way to the Top in Business, over at benangel.co. It's been downloaded by over 60,000 entrepreneurs internationally. Head over to benangel.co right now, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Take care.